Hola! Making one of my favorite dishes for you today, roast chicken. Now we all know that chicken needs to be washed. Try to get rid of that bacteria on it. You know, it's a natural occurring thing on chicken, so you know, you can't do anything about it. What you can do is cook it to 165 degrees and that will kill the salmonella. So let's start. Enough of that other stuff. I'm going to open up the cavity here, the bird's cavity, and I'm going to put a little bit of garlic. This is just chopped garlic. I'm going to go ahead and use my fingers. I'm going to rub the inside of the bird with this chopped garlic. There we go. A nice spin of pepper. I'll take a touch of salt inside the cavity here. And I'm going to go ahead and rub this in there nicely. To this I'm going to add a couple wedges of raw onion. Skin and all, it doesn't matter. It's just for the aromatics inside the chicken. I'm going to put them in here. And then I'm going to add a couple pieces of lemon that have just been cut into wedges. The cut here is not important. So just stuff it in there. And then the last thing you want to put in here is a little thyme. And this is fresh thyme. I'm going to go ahead and stuff it in here. Now, if you see in here, this here is actually pretty loose. There's lots of air that's going to be entering the cavity. The important thing is that the air enters and all these aromatics actually flavor the chicken. And I'm going to tie this chicken. I'm using just regular kitchen string. A dash of olive oil in my roasting pan. Make sure that it's oiled on the bottom so that the bird doesn't stick. Now I'm going to put it on top here. And I'm going to go ahead and put a touch more olive oil right on top of the bird. A little salt. Some cracked black pepper. A little spin here. And a dash of paprika. This is smoked paprika I'm using. Just a dash. There we go. Now, with my hands, I'm going to actually work this into the bird all the way around. There we go. It's going to give it a nice flavor. And the bird is ready, and he's going off to the oven at 450 degrees. These have been in for about 15 minutes. As you can tell, they've begun to brown. They're nicely sealed all over. Now what I want to do is cover them up so they don't get too much more color. I'm going to spray it lightly. And I'm going to cover each of these chickens individually like this. Just gently. So back into the oven. I'm lowering the temperature to 350 degrees for about another 30 minutes. And off they go. Woohoo! I'm going to baste them now. Just like that. To allow them, to help them get some more color and their own juices. Perfect. Now these roast chickens are going back in for about 5 more minutes to give them a little color so they don't look pale like this when you serve them on the table, and they're going to be delicious. Wow, so I just stuck the thermometer in and it's at 165. It's perfect. I'm going to pull the thermometer out. Remember, leave the thermometer in for 15 seconds. That allows the thermometer to come up to temperature. So they're ready. You see their color. They look lovely. I use my carving knife. You can use a fork or whatever you wish to use. Stick it into the cavity. And then I'm going to carry it on into the plate it's going to be served. They look lovely, and they're going to taste even better. You enjoy!